Okay, I started recording.
Howdy.
Hello there. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So, are we ready to...
Hi,
do we
I'm
need-
Jumbles.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Smile.
And I'm no one. I think that was a good introduction. I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, let's go.
So, Jumbles, who are you playing?
Also,
I
Jumbles, who are you playing?
Lucy, I Jumbles. Today we'll be playing Jotun.
Okay.
I know it's a weird one, but we're gonna have some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Smile.
Yes, I Smile. I will be playing this dog, Toby, and also this guy who is also the dog, Manny.
Mm-hmm. And no one will be playing anybody else. Okay. Yeah, so... We're ready to, actually start the session?
Yeah, we are good to go.
Okay, excellent.
Dang,
Alright, so...
Darby no longer them spreading.
Yeah. You arrive at the household. You had to stop your car a little ways off. There was a little shed, little miniature garage you had to stop your car in. A little ways out. But yeah, no, you were invited here, so you do get welcomed. The two people at the door stand guard. They do have some guns and other combat, what have you. And somebody steps to the door and opens it up. Please, come inside.
hello.
Thank you. Thank you. Check myself off and push to talk real quick.
Can't say hi back. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and Kat will just sort of quietly enter as well. So, what's going on? Well, you wish to have an... He holds up his hands, sort of finger quotes, anime night with the Ohashis. As such, we have set out the area. You will be able to converse with Mr. and Miss Ohashi.
Oh
And
yeah,
so?
yeah. Last
He
we
sort
met. Last we met at the restaurant, and I said hey, we should do anime night. Cause it seemed like he did not know much about it.
No, he doesn't. Regardless, the door to your right is the living room. That is where you will be watching the anime. If you wish to meet with Mr. Ohashi, he steps on forward further. His office is behind that door. If you
sweet.
need any food, I will find it for you. Just let me know.
What do you mean find?
I will find it for you.
Do you not have a kitchen?
We have a kitchen.
Are there food in it?
Presumably.
Why do you not know? Just having a crisis with this.
Toby sees that this whole entire thing appears to be on a what's it called? Raised platform. That's to prevent cars from crashing through it.
Yeah, some alterations were made. Had to rebuild the whole mansion, you know?
Yeah, Toby can definitely see why. And he respects the caution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why we had to park like a ways off.
Yeah, you notice that this area is a little bit on city limits right now. Like it's not outside of Wonderland, but it's like definitely out of the way. So like, they're probably gonna see any intruders coming from a mile away, and you notice the sort of pit stop that you had to make earlier. Huh. You get the sense that Ohashi is not intending to take any more chances.
Fair.
Yeah, no, checks out.
Excellent. Well, just if you need anything, just ask for Bill Wirtz.
Alright, thank you.
He will leave you to your devices. I'm going to prepare dinner with the food that is presumably there. Joden? Joden, are you okay?
I don't know.
It's just theoretical food.
I don't want to think about theories. You already have to do that from math class and science.
It's just like Schrodinger's cat.
Toby looks at her.
Don't get into any boxes.
Hmm?
If I know what you're doing.
We both know what you're doing.
Yeah, no,
The audience don't.
she's gonna step in. She's gonna open the door and step on in. I assume y'all don't want to go visit any other rooms.
Wait, Toby. Does this count as a box?
No.
Yeah, I'll be.
I would not say that this is a box because there are other people in it. So at the very least, it's not comparable to Schrodinger's.
Okay. Do I go talk to Haji? Do I go talk to him now or? Well, yeah. I'm gonna go speak with Ojisa first, okay?
Understood.
Yeah. So do you check with these two guards, standing guard?
Yeah.
They looked you. Nod.
Excuse me. I'll like. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. They'll let you in.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, Joden. Pleasure to see you making it in on time. So, we're going to have a quick conversation, I suppose, about what this anime is.
And like, if you want to ask a question about it, sure. But I had other questions.
Now, Joe, you know I don't like drugs, but maybe if you can sell me on this anime, then...
Having a hard time with the door.
No, she's just like sort of standing here awkwardly at the door because like somebody else like sort of walked off, so like the rest of the party is sort of just standing here like, should we go in? Should we like?
You did say go on ahead.
Yeah, she'll step on inside. Why not? Why not? Yeah, no.
Toby considers desummoning his stand, that way he can just be a dog, which is way less threatening than a dog and a man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That being
Unfortunately, there are witnesses.
Dang, I forgot that I was going to do that before the session. I could have said kill Manny.
You could have. And I would have killed
Why-
Manny right then
You
and
want to use
there.
a plot point to just be a dog?
Look, Manny hasn't said anything important. I'll do that.
Yeah, spin me a plot point. Bingo. Manny never happened.
Dead. There we go. So now this could just be like Neon Cat the dog or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, neon cat and a dog.
Yeah, Neon Cat and a dog walk in. Friendly. Yeah. We can. So, Joden, what is it that you wanted to discuss with Mr. Ohashi?
No. Well, now I've been here. Now I'm nervous.
Okay.
So, like, okay. So, Mr. Ohashi, what I wanted to ask you was about. Smile, getting nervous. How long have you been running the Ohashis?
Well, quite a long time. I think ever since I was 18. It's a family business, you see.
How long?
How old is Ohashi? He's probably like 40s or 50s, I guess.
Oh no, Justin specifically asking like how long Ohashis have been, I guess, in the business, like even beyond him currently.
Well, I think they've been in Wonderland about as long as at least as long as the 1960s, I believe. Before that, it gets a little iffy.
So the 1960s, so like we're in like 2020.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to do math and pull a calculator. Or jump is like beats the calculator.
So since the 1960s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So 60
roundabout.
years.
So that's been around 60 years.
Why do you ask?
So like, I don't know, like how long the nightmares have been a thing. They're kind of, well, from my perspective, newish. So,
Yes.
and me especially being their leader, am new. So I kind of want to ask on being a.
Speak up.
No, I don't think he mumbles. I think he actually, yeah, I think he sits rights for this.
Mhm.
Yeah, good, all good jumbles. So I actually wanted to ask about being a good leader.
Well, there are many aspects to it. Is there any advice you need specifically?
So your daughter get kidnapped. What does Joseph specifically need? I know. So, I guess one is keeping the people under you in check, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I.e., we have this pamphlet is crap. I literally made it on the spot. And when you do this for a while, for like a month or whatever, or how long I've been doing this, you see it, and then you see the people around you like, okay, this isn't a game anymore.
No, it really isn't. I think a lot of people who try to get into the business start from where you started. They think that they can just waltz in with a strong stand or general skill that they have and rule the entire city by themselves. That's not how it works. This isn't a game. This is one of the most dangerous cities on Earth. And to make it here as a leader, you need more than just power. You need respect.
How do you get that?
Well, first of all, be respectable. And I think that you are, from what I've seen of you, are already well on your way to that. You have a code. You have morals. And you demand that people obey those morals. And yet, you also give your respect to them. If they respect you, you respect them. That is the basis of leadership. And also, ironically, one of the most important aspects, well, I suppose not aspects, but moral foundations of the Ohashis.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that last part?
And also one of the most important foundational ideologies of the Ohashis.
So, thank you on people respecting me. So I actually want. I don't. It's no. So I know what I want, but I don't know at the same time. I want a place for people like myself to go to. Well, not me specifically. Actually, yeah, people like me shouldn't. They can go to school and get a better chance at life. But those who do not have the opportunity to have a place to go to and feel welcome at the same time, I don't think I myself may want to keep this up.
You want to build something that will outlast you.
Yeah.
Well then, that's an important thing to keep in mind. Well, he sort of stands up for a bit. Suppose the most important thing is find out how you're going to find the next person to lead what you're building. Next, a predecessor.
I think I have someone in mind.
Sort of looks through one of these cabinets. And also, make sure that mutual respect, it lasts longer than you. After all, if people lose respect for you in this city, well then, that might as well be a death sentence. And times of transference of power are tumultuous. Who do you have in mind? I'm curious.
I'm gonna DM you personally, Nerf, because I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it a secret.
Okay. Sick.
That makes sense. If I know about it, then so does any viewers. Alright, I forgot I push the top back on. You know what? That's fine. Haha, these are things that they can't hear me saying,
I'm
but
gonna be
you,
right
the
back.
viewer, can.
And the reason for this one will get stronger over time.
Okay. I'll be right back.
See, we can keep secrets too. Isn't that neat? I believe in you.
Thank you. Like my brain knew, like, yeah, Joe can go into this very respectful, and like me and Small got all nerve, like, oh.
Fair.
Like Jotun, he's been having this on his mind. Small, like, oh man, I didn't come up with any questions.
Oops. So, what anime do you think they're going to be watching?
Oh man, we can always do Jotun's favorite of Gurren Lagann, but that was not family friendly. Alright, like maybe later parts, maybe perhaps. Dragon Ball was like another one.
Yeah, that one's a classic.
Yeah.
Although I would argue that Dragon Ball, at least Dragon Ball before Z or whatever the frick else, Dragon Ball itself is not family friendly either.
No, specifically Z.
Okay. I haven't seen Trigun yet, but maybe that as well.
Trigun's actually real good. Like, yeah, no, that's a good suggestion.
Interesting.
Yeah. Just a feeling right now, but well, in most encounters I have been in, I went with my gut feeling, and I haven't lost yet.
He nods. Well, make sure they understand what you're trying to build. That they carry that same goal.
Probably be after like a couple of years after I graduate.
He nods. It's good you're planning out so far ahead. I am curious, though. You plan on dealing with Benny?
Yes.
Correct. Yes. You're going to be trying to fill that power vacuum, I assume.
That's correct, yeah. Which is why I'm worried right now, because we're so small.
That most certainly would be an issue. Also the fact that you don't sell drugs.
Yeah, that's kind of our biggest thing right now. So we'll need a different source of
revenue.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because, as far as I'm aware, I haven't really seen you doing anything that makes money.
Not in particular, no. Should have been more. I kind of left it up to my. Well, I'm not the brains of the operation by no means in a sense. I can easily acknowledge my strengths and weaknesses, and let's just say economics ain't it. I can do my best to pass, but applying it to life situations, plus the fact that I'm also dealing with other people on it, I probably have someone who is about it. And I do. So, but I haven't had the time to speak with them on it. I'm sure they have an idea already.
Well, I would certainly get in contact with them. After all, revenue is what keeps, well, a gang running. Without it, you are nothing more than a loose affiliation.
Mm-hmm. Right now, we're just running off of the Speedwagon Foundation, but once we take care of Benny, that's more gonna be a partnership than a under. Or would affiliation be a better word?
Regardless, I'm very surprised that the Speedwagon Foundation is supporting a faction, I suppose. Normally, they try to play neutral. Just give out support wherever they can.
Yeah, Jonathan has like no reason to hide how he's in with the Speedwagon Foundation. Yeah, just.
I wouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need to recap the program. You know.
I wouldn't let anyone know about that if I were you. If it got out that they were supporting a gang, well, that would not go well in the slightest. I have no intention of revealing that to anyone else, though.
I had a feeling you would say something like that. And thank you for proving my thought right.
Mutual respect, after all. So, but as I said before, you do need something to fill that void. You're going to have a lot of kickback whenever you take down Benny, if you do. There's going to be a lot of unhappy people looking to take that power, fill that power vacuum. Not only just yourself. You may have to be very forceful with it.
That's what it seems it's coming to, yes. I can say easily in the past, with how I ran into the Speedwagon Foundation, as you can tell, I have no qualms with it. Recently I have been, if we could avoid it, I would prefer to not kill. But I am not beyond having to put down my foot.
Good. Because Sometimes that's necessary. And, of course, it doesn't always mean you have to kill. After all, there are other ways of sending messages. You think back to the time that Ohashi had Christine cut off her fingers.
I picked up on that. God. If I can, I would like to avoid crimes like Christine, after this whole Benny thing is taken care of, is gonna spend some time actually in jail. And some others in the gang.
Good. And I assume this time the jail won't be run by a bunch of cronies.
Yeah, they're banking on. Probably. I don't know how the system is going or how deep Benny has his fingers in it. May have to, well, after whole Benny incident, they may have to send in officers from out of state. If they do, they probably won't be. He just starts mumbling and thinking about how it will change.
Ohashi thinks, I do have a couple officers on my payroll. Not many, unfortunately, but I may be able to send in a couple enforcers to make sure everything goes smoothly.
That would be helpful. There's also, is he, there's a guy who's pseudo in the gang who, is an officer of sorts. I won't give his name.
Wes East thanks you from the future. Then that's certainly a good thing to have. So
I'm sure we can probably, once this is all over, work our way into actually getting him in the head. That'd be good.
He nods. Well then. Seems like you have quite a bit planned out. And that's very good. Of course, you have to understand that not everything will go according to plan. Things will change, and you have to adapt. But having a plan, or planning for those adaptations you have to make, is vital. So, anything else?
Let Smile think. My chest. God, I guess. I don't know. Another thing would be building up from how small we currently are.
Well, you have to make offers. Make yourself appealing. From what I've seen so far, the main reason people are joining your gang is to seek protection from the Butcher and other forms of law enforcement. Once that is gone, I'm going to need to offer alternate reasons for joining.
Yeah, cause after the Justin like starts thinking, and then just like brain buzz a bit. After the fight at the beach for who's gonna be the leader happened, like most of the old Neo Nightmare, the old nightmares just kind of went off.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did sort of, I suppose, disappear. Once the founding members disappeared during the Rift event.
Oh, actually, that's a good question. Jordan can ask his dad of sorts
Mm-hmm.
of how he formed it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Although I didn't perceive them as... They were much more about street racing.
Yeah, true, that is correct. Which is actually, hold on a second. That might work.
Most certainly could.
Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah.
Oh, if you want to make your money off of gambling through street races, then well, Darby certainly can help you with that.
There was where Joseph's brain was going, but I guess he can add that to the list.
I'm not really the master gambler myself. I'm sure they can give you a couple pointers.
That was no. Know what? Yeah, we're gonna need multiple. Just we're gonna need multiple outsources. We can't go full clean on this, so sure, yeah.
Yes.
Doing that, yeah, we're gonna have to definitely cut ties with Speedwagon.
Unfortunately. Yes, that does sound like how it's going to have to happen.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll have to take this up with my guy and to see the best course of action.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Is that it? Jumble says Toby. Could there perhaps have been anything that they wanted Jotun to ask?
There's also a door in here if you want to, like, burst in, like, impolitely.
Nah, I'm good.
You are a dog.
You are a dog.
No one's gonna blink an eye.
Just scratching at the door. Yeah, that's okay.
You can't open the door.
Dog scratch at the door, suddenly a man is summoned. So
no!
He doesn't have thumbs. He can't read the handle.
You can only play piano.
Oh, hey, yeah, there is a piano right here.
There is one. Also, Jumbles, if you're speaking, then you're muted.
Ah, frick. Okay. You know, it's just like, yeah, Toby could, like, scratch at the door, and then...
Yeah.
And then, like, it, like, enters the room, man is summoned.
Man
Yeah.
is summoned.
Man appears.
But yeah, oh yeah, there is a piano here. Toby Fox can play Megalovania. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, I won't enter, but like, if there's any, but like, Toby might have told you before, like, hey, so how long is this alliance going to last anyway? Is this just for defeating the Butcher? Or could this also be potentially for, well, I mean, the government's corrupt, and we, quite frankly, for the nightmares to exist, we kind of need to have someone to fight against. Someone, like, evil to fight against, and it looks at the government that's doing all these, like, experimentation. Yeah, there certainly is someone.
Yeah. So like, sorry. I got what you're saying, but I need to like try to phrase it into like a question that
Fair.
you wanted to ask Ohashi. So, do you want to ask Ohashi for a continued alliance?
Yes, or at the very least, like, just a good understanding of when the alliance will end.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are our standings?
I think they're very good. Of course, after the Butcher has been defeated, I assume our alliance will end as well.
Mm. Now, how do I ask for it to continue? Well, if you don't mind the offer, then, well, this is me asking you, so you have the cards in your playing field. There are clearly more issues beyond Benny. If you would continue your assistance till we can get our grounding with the other issues.
And by other issues, you mean?
The jumbles is typing. Alright. Yeah, let's go to US government, then we'll take on the world and then the universe.